Judas calls Jesus teacher but not Lord. But there was one man who stayed close to Jesus, who walked with him, who listened to him, who benefited from proximity to him, and still refused to acknowledge him for who he truly was. Judas never called Jesus Lord. Judas called him Rabbi. He called him teacher. And it's so fascinating. See, and Judas calling Jesus teacher kept Jesus at a safe distance, and it allowed Judas to have admiration without allegiance, right? Judas didn't betray Jesus because he lacked information. He betrayed Jesus because he refused his lordship, and that's exactly what's happening with many followers of Jesus who acknowledge him as teacher but not Lord of their life. When Jesus is reduced to some enlightened teacher, he's being rebranded. He's not being honored, he's being rebranded, and his authority is being stripped away while his exclusivity is erased. And that is not some deeper understanding or secret revelation. That is betrayal disguised as spiritual enlightenment. He is a teacher but not Lord. One calls him Lord but does not do his will. You can speak respectfully about Jesus all you want and still outright deny him. You can admire his wisdom and still reject his identity. And you can even claim intimacy with Jesus while refusing his authority as God, because guess what? Judas did. And this is why some Christians' version of Jesus is so dangerous, because it allows people to believe they're following Christ while actively rejecting and betraying who he actually is. And therefore they don't know God at all. Just like the religious leaders in Jesus' time who acknowledge God as God in heaven but does not know his son Jesus. This isn't about you practicing your religious rituals and duties. It's about your allegiance. And the question every person has to answer then and now is the same question Jesus asked his disciples. Who do you say that I am? Because calling him anything less than who he is, that is Lord and God of our life, makes us like Judas.